free people of free country. It's been 10 days since we started our war and fight. 10th day of hard work, one long night that doesn't give us any rest. Today is a Saturday. During the war, Saturday doesn't mean anything. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all of these days are the same days because we defend our country, we save our people. Our country doesn't have any weekends anymore. And it doesn't matter what day or date it is. I spoke to Emmanuel Macron, the French president, last night, and to Polish president, Mr. Duda. We speak every day, and I'm grateful to every single one of them for their support. I'm grateful to Andrew's wife, Agatha, and I believe they are our friends, our Polish friends. We managed to avoid the humanitarian crisis on the border, and thousands of Ukrainian women managed to get assistance. Nobody asks what their nationality is. And we practically have no border with Poland now because it's now not time for having borders. And I hope we will be able to say soon to our people, come back from Poland, Hungary, Romania, because it's safe now and you can come back. We're already thinking about our future, all Ukrainians, how we're going to rebuild our cities, our economy. I spoke to the head of the International Bank, to the head of the International Monetary Fund, and other international financial institutions about support to Ukraine. There are already decisions made to provide assistance to Ukraine after the war, and these are only the first steps, first decisions. I spoke to the president of Turkey, to United Arab Emirates. I spoke to the head of the European Council. I spoke to the head of the EU, to the president of the EU, and I'm grateful to many, many people who are everywhere in the world, Bratislava, Lyon, Paris. Different people in different cities came out into the streets to support Ukraine. I'm grateful to Americans and to support of people, just regular Americans who support regular Ukrainians, who demand increase in sanctions against the aggressor right now, who demand no-fly zone in Ukraine right now. 74% of Americans are for no-fly zone. 74%, absolute majority. What else do you need to approve a decision about it? And we hope for the same result in other European countries. Our armed forces do their best to hold on and protect Donbass, Kyiv, Chernihiv, Kharkiv, other places, and we do everything we can so that Russian soldiers see what we can do, something they didn't see in their worst nightmares. $10,000 soldiers already died. The soldiers who didn't even have an opportunity to understand why they were in a foreign country, what for they were fighting. Nobody explained that to them. Ukrainian people resisted and still resist everywhere, even in those areas where the occupiers managed to come through. Our people resist. They pick up the national flag and show to the soldiers of Russia that we will win. And they still have their dignity. Ukrainian people still keep fighting. We managed to get an agreement to provide assistance to those cities in Ukraine that are in the dire and worst situation, Mariupol and Volnovakha, to save children and women and older people, to provide medication and food to those who stay there in those places. And those people willing to leave these places should be able to do so now using the humanitarian corridor. But those who can should continue fighting. We do everything we can on our side to make sure that this agreement works regarding the humanitarian corridors, and we will see if we can move even further about our negotiations with Russia.